Okay, now it's time to conversate. Same convo on your airwaves. Bamba came to entertain and Kenny talking anime. Carla coming with the sports, they changing lives in major ways. You was tweaking out if TAC ain't on your playlist. If you come and listen, then you listen to the best. They not worried about the others, cause they better than the rest. Kenny, Carla, Bamba, they put the others to the test. New episode flow, now tap in to see what is next.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Same Convo, the podcast where we talk everything sports, anime, media, and entertainment. It's your boys Kenny, Carlil, and Bamba. And before we get into our segment today, we have a very special announcement to make. If y'all didn't know yet, then get to know. The boys are giving away a copy of the best game right now, even though it ain't out yet. Sparking Zero.
Yes, sir.
Regardless of the platform, regardless of where you might be, you can join this giveaway. However, if you want to be a part of it, you got to make sure that you're subscribed on YouTube, that you follow us on TikTok, and that you follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you go through our posts, like, comment, and then come back to this post that you see right here and comment done, so that you may be a part of the one that might be selected. You feel me? You definitely do not want to miss out on this giveaway. And this will probably not be the last giveaway. So that's definitely a reason for you to follow us. You feel me? And without further ado, let's get into this episode today. A second announcement that we have to make. Today is a cow funeral. Question of the week. I don't know, I've been running the question of the week for quite a while. But we've decided that, I'm not going to come up with the question of the weeks no more. We're going to make sure to start picking the questions from the comment section and from our Discord. So if you would like to be a part of the niggas for some, the question that you asked to ask at the beginning of these episodes, be sure to join our Discord. Leave whatever question you want. We'll talk about it.
Baba, I like that. I like that a lot. We're getting interactive. I like that.
Yeah, that's how you're going to do it. But, so today's episode will be cow galore and also a cow funeral. You feel me? Let's get into it. First cow I got for y'all. Which anime has the best power system? This is a debate I've been seeing all over TikTok lately. Who y'all got, man?
The best power system?
Yes.
It might be Hunter x Hunter, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, are you saying the best? Or that's one of the most complex power systems. Them and JJK have the most complex.
I mean, what will make you feel like Hunter x Hunter has the best?
I mean, just because everything, when you look at their power system, everything does make sense. Especially because when the narrator has to explain everything. And then you don't get lost in, oh, what is this? What is that? You might have to go and rewatch it. But I just think everything ties together so well in Hunter x Hunter. Even though I hate the anime, one of my biggest, issues with it is that the narrator is literally got more lines than the main characters in every episode.
Oh my God.
But no, I don't know. I think to me it would have to be Hunter x Hunter.
That narrator do be narrating.
He literally explains everything perfectly. You feel me? So
how long did it take them to get around them stairs?
That was OD.
They was around them stairs for at least 3 episodes.
You talking about the camera, right?
Yeah. When they was going around the butterfly dude. No, was that the red one? It was the red one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Yuppie, yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to get around him, and they were trying to get around his sensory shit.
With the chameleon nigga.
Yeah, and then they got caught.
That shit was stupid.
That shit took forever. But yeah, okay.
So you agree with Hunter x Hunter too?
No, I don't think that's the best. I like the uniqueness of Hunter x Hunter and JJK. I do like that because I feel like chakra, ki, magic, I feel like that's all like very common in one way or another, and to a bunch of animes. Like Chakra and Ki, same shit.
Yeah.
Um, and then like Ki is using like fucking what you call it? Black Clover too.
They have key and magic. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I think my favorite. This is gonna sound like I'm glazing, but it's probably One Piece. That's my favorite. Devil Fruit, because it's got two. You got Devil Fruit power system, and then you also got the power system.
It's not too. It's way more than that.
You talking about because it's like the different Devil Fruit?
Species.
You said what?
Some species come with abilities.
Some species do come with abilities, like the Fishmen, the Buccaneers,
Lunarians.
the Lunarians. I forgot about that. You do have your species type abilities too. Like, yeah, it's One Piece.
I mean, the only one other I can think with, just because it's not too overpowered, would probably be My Hero Academia.
Your quirk, that is a good one.
The
Quirk is a good
quirks,
one.
just because like you see when you have like power systems like spiritual pressure or key, it's hard to determine sometimes. Okay, I understand like they might have this much spiritual pressure, but in what way does it attribute to their technique that makes them better, than said opponent? Like example, Ichigo, when he first came into fucking the Soul Society, he was able to go against literally not being a what's the name, not having his powers for long at all, was able to go against, you feel me, the best of the best.
No, he wasn't.
What do you mean he wasn't?
He got put in a body bag every time on first account. He had to go back and train and stuff, and then run it back. The first time he went to the Social Society, he got put in a body bag.
Body bag, who put him in the body? Who did he not beat?
Byakuya Kuchiki.
And he came back and worked that man.
That's what I
Yeah,
said. He
that's what
came
he
back, but
said.
the first time he went there, he got put in the
But
body
I'm
bag.
saying you act like he left for like a month.
I don't know how long he's gone. But he's gone for
He
a minute.
wasn't gone long. I promise you. They started and ended the battle on that same mountain. So I'm saying, but that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm saying like spiritual pressure, key, and even sometimes chakra just has those things in it where it really doesn't make too much sense on why you're this powerful or why you can be more powerful than this person. But quirks, you really don't have that. Like you have a certain quirk, it has to fit in a certain system. You might be able to, expand on that quirk depending on its ability and your surroundings. But just because, you have an overpowered quirk, or you have a quirk that's overlooked, doesn't mean that you can't be effective. So I'll say if it's not Hunter x Hunter, to me, it would have to be My Hero then.
All right, all right.
Bamba, what's yours?
I ain't gonna lie, he took a jab at mine because mine was Bleach.
Bleach is
Mine
your
was
favorite
Bleach.
power system?
I feel like it's between not favorite. I'm thinking about best.
Oh, best.
Yeah, not favorite. This
It
is
is best, not favorite. But I still think One Piece is the best one.
yeah. One Piece was also up there. I literally had a three-way tie between One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Bleach. And I understand the confusion with Jujutsu Kaisen, but I feel like everything that is said about the power system is facts and is unchanged, regardless of the scenario.
Did you
Like,
find that video?
huh?
Did you find that video?
Oh, the video wasn't for me. It was for somebody else. And I was like, yeah, I will send you the video, but I gotta ask Kenny. And then I keep forgetting. But it's just like you said, that was a while back. But for
That was
example,
like a year ago.
yeah. But for example, like with me, like uh, this is not even a spoiler, but like there are like techniques that they introduce later. For example, with like how you deal with domain, how to strengthen your domain, and then like how to domain clashes, like which is a question that we had for a minute. Like what variables would like allow you to win and stuff like that, and then like curse techniques, even like the clans, like it's just very almost like it's inspired from Bleach a little bit. That's why I was like I was looking at the similarities and I'm like that's kind of brilliant because like you have the general source of energy, which is Reiatsu or curse energy. But at the end of the day, like every single person has his own form of manifestation with their power. Like you still have your high that you can learn and everything, and other techniques are a general level go to everything. But you have your own technique that requires your own journey to like hone it and like understand it. Like whether that be sorcerers or soul reapers, like you literally have to spend ages like mastering your power and getting to know like the root of your power. Some like we've seen in Thousand Year Blood War where they thought they literally knew the essence of their powers before, like niggas had Bankais and shit, but really you do not. Like up until that shit is stolen and then given back, or like you took it back. That now you're able to ascend to another layer. That's what I fuck with. And then don't even get me started on the differences like between the Quincy's, the Hollows, the Espadas, the Rankais. I mean the Rankais and the humans type shit. Yeah. Bleach or JJK. But let's not waste too much time on that. Let's move on to the next one. This one is actually quite interesting. And I've been meaning to ask y'all this question for a minute. Where do y'all stand on the Vegito versus Gogeta debate? Who do y'all feel like is better? Who do y'all feel is superior? Who's your favorite?
So if I start off with my favorite, I have to go with Gogeta just because of the drip alone. The drip alone is
So my
crazy.
shoulder pads.
The drip alone's crazy. He the first nigga to wear a crop jacket. Fuck dude Dennis. The drip alone is
Why you
crazy.
just catch it straight like that?
Just relax. Drip alone is crazy. If you look at their attitudes, they're really the same. I like the attitude that they have once they fuse. The one that I think is better and superior, I would have to give it to Vegito just because in this aspect, uh, by now we both know that you feel me, each fusion has their time limits. I think Gogeta at the point that they're in now has a 30-minute time limit, and then versus Vegito, I'm not sure what the specific time limit is, but when they first fused with the Patara earrings, we were thought to think that was supposed to be a perfect fusion that can never be broken because it's Patara. But then later on, you find out that maybe the reason that it was broken is because of the simple fact that they're Saiyans and they're not Kais. Uh so that's one thing I want to throw out there. The other thing is when you look at how the fusion techniques have to be used, the Patara earrings, why it makes Vegito a superior fusion in Gogeta, the Batara earrings, you're fused and it multiplies your power. So not only are you your power is getting enhanced to the maximum, and then it's being multiplied with the Batara earrings. With the fusion dance, you have to match the other person's energy level to you have to match the other person's energy level to be able to fuse. And so at this point in the story now, we can assume that there's really not much of a difference between Goku and Vegeta's energy level. They're kind of hand in hand. But at the same time, if you catch yourselves in fights that you can't recuperate with things such as the sensu beans or things like that, then you got to take each other's power level of what it is. So if there's a situation where Vegeta's gotten a little bit more beat up than Goku, or I mean Gohan or Goten gotten a little more beat up than Trunks, then you have to match your power level based on how much power, how much ki you have left to go ahead and create the fusion. And even then, you're still on a time limit depending on how much power you have. For the Patara earrings, not only are you going at your max level, but it's also multiplying. So I would have to say in that aspect, it would almost have to be Vegito. That's superior than Gogeta.
You know what I just realized? We never seen a Super Saiyan 4 with Patara, right?
No, we never, because remember Patara is canon for Vegeta and Goku, but it's non-canon for them for Vegeta and Goku, but it's canon for Goten and Trunks. Because in the anime and the actual story and the actual canon storylines, Goku and or now actually it's canon now. It's
Yeah,
canon,
and Super.
it's canon now because of the Broly movie. And the Broly movie's canon.
And also the future.
Yeah.
But they didn't have Saiyan Super Saiyan 4, so I see what you're saying. Like in GT,
So,
it was not canon.
but again, and I forgot to say that earlier. That's another reason why I like Gogeta better than Vegito, because we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is crazy.
Do that. Kenny, whose side you on?
Let's talk about the level of opposition that they like. Who did they beat in each form? Like we got Broly
Broly
and
for Broly
you said
was
what?
Vegeta, right?
Yeah,
Broly, Janemba, Shin Shenron, Super Saiyan 4, not canon.
and then who did Gogeta beat?
Who did Vegito beat?
Yeah, Vegito.
Well, he's beat Boo,
Boo.
and he's also beat. Well, honestly, they didn't finish that fight because they were trying to get.
He never finished a fight for
You never
real.
finished the fight because he was trying to get absorbed by Boo so he could free everybody else. But the only other time we've seen Vegito fight was against two gods, and one of them was immortal.
Yeah, he could have died.
Yeah,
The universe had to be erased.
facts.
Wait, what movie was that?
Wasn't a movie. That's super the actual anime. It was Zamasu.
Goku
Oh,
Black.
and I remember that. That's
Yeah.
the Black Goku
Goku
Black
Black.
arc.
I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people don't like that arc. I think that arc was one of the better told stories in Dragon Ball because it had its dark moments like you've never seen. Just even Goku finding out how Zamasu got his body, which is that was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of the arc either. I was trying I'm like, when do we get to the Tower of Power? Jesus Christ.
To me it wasn't the best, but it was better written than a lot of people think it was.
That's pretty good.
Fair, I guess.
Goku Black is a pretty good character too.
But with that being said, I still think I might be wrong about this. I think Broly was a bigger threat than Zamasu.
Hell nah.
You said hell no?
Hell nah, you do not know Zamasu, bro. You know who had to defeat Zamasu?
Who?
Zeno. Like Zeno had to wipe that reality type shit.
Because even when he got split by Trunks, that man was still
That man became the sky.
He literally became one with the sky and said, "I'm going to haunt you forever. Not haunt you. I'm going to torment y'all forever." And then
Goku did not have that button.
Yeah, it was over.
It was the raps.
Shit, they better than me. I would have just went back to my timeline. Trunks, you got it, bro.
I mean, yeah, for real, because it's over. He would have just been there dead, like just been there alone.
Can we talk about why Trunks can never handle shit on his own?
What do you mean?
That's the second time the niggas had to go to the future to fix some shit because Trunks couldn't
He
do
went
it.
back in the future and handled 18 and fix the future. He came back to save you, type shit.
He was only able to go back to the future to save his shit because of what he did in the past. Hence, Goku and
Because he
Vegeta.
came and saved our asses. Yeah, that's how you
what
got
I'm
to think
saying.
about it.
Why can't Trunks ever do something shit?
So I mean,
technically, he's the one that hurt Zamasu. Nobody could. Even Vegito did not.
Facts.
He channeled his spirit Genkidama sword.
I think because you got to think. I think the only reason he needed help this time is because he's going against literal gods. But also the last time, the reason wasn't even to benefit him for real, because they work on a multiverse timeline. So what he did in that timeline isn't going to affect the outcome in his timeline. The reason it was kind of a half and half when he went the first time. First time he went to save their timeline because he saw what could happen. It would be based off of his timeline. And the second, it was because so he can train, get enough power so he can beat the androids of his timeline. So it's kind of a 50-50. You feel me? Because like, especially when he came the first time, he was still young. He was still inexperienced. His only mentor had been Gohan, who was way weaker than he was in the actual timeline. You feel me? So
He only had one arm.
he just needed some fighting experience. But and again, like he said, he saved Goku's timeline at the same time in doing that. And then moving forward to Zamasu, that's gods, bro. I don't know what his biggest achievement by then was Super Saiyan 2. Like he didn't know nothing about 3. He didn't know about Super Saiyan Blue. He knew nothing about none of that.
And also, it's fair that he ran and found help because these are two guys from two different realities that figured out a way to meet.
I'm saying this nigga Goku Black went to this nigga reality, bro.
I guess.
Let me hop in with my favorite, because I ain't gonna lie. Say what you may, but the nigga that ain't got to dance for his fusion is the better. You feel me? One thing about Gogeta, first of all, the chances of you actually showing up are 50-50. Like, you could pop up skinny, you could pop up fat, and then if you're lucky enough, you could get the right thing. But a Potara is guaranteed, bro. As long as you get to put it on your earring, bro, you fuse. And also, we already proven, thanks to Carly's explanation, that Vegito is superior in strength. You feel me? He's much stronger in strength. You do not have to worry about gauging your power level or Kakarot, your strength is too high, bring it down. You need to be Super Saiyan 2 to not. Like, we cool. I got the earring, you got the earring, we ready to go. And then
Nah, but
two,
if somebody knocks the earring knocks the earring out your hand and destroy it, like
it
we've seen
never
before.
happened. That shit is solid. It never happened.
Somebody's knocked it out their hand before and they couldn't find it.
It wasn't knocked
No,
out
that
their hand.
was
It wasn't knocked out their hand. This nigga Gohan just can't catch.
can't catch shit.
Nigga can't catch.
That's why later on he had to get glasses.
I'm about to say they don't need to. Next time this nigga Goku knows not to throw it 50 yards away.
That ain't made on Earth. That's made by God. But them
Question,
things.
why didn't he just instant transmission to over by Gohan and give it to him?
Questions that need answers, Kenny. Questions
Yeah,
that
questions
need
that need-
fucking answers. Why did they do half the shit? Why? Kenny,
Why? Oh,
You know what? You know what
also
somebody
asked
else
a question.
said?
that's your best take ever.
No,
That's
you know
your
what
best
somebody
Dragon
else
Ball
said?
take ever.
No, there's more. There's better. Somebody was like, I can't remember what comments it was. Who said
You
it?
too.
They was like, why don't Goku just grab people and instant transmission them to hell and leave? Just drop niggas off.
Wait, does he have? The Goku doesn't have access to hell.
Goku's been to
He
hell
does.
before.
He's been to hell. He has access to hell. He can go.
Instant transmission. I thought he needed Lady Baba.
Nah. He can. No, he been not needing Lady Baba because after
Then why did he? Why did he go get Frieza then?
he went to hell to get. Well, he did need Baba
Lady
to go get
Baba
Frieza.
did.
But there's also been times where he's been to hell because you got Gaz and Mez that the two orgs that got. There's been times where he's literally transmission into hell. But the
I
thing
think
is,
that's where he was dead though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like to get
it
to
could
the
it could
dead
be.
world,
Mhm. It could be.
it's
We
only
might have to
Boo that
revisit
that's
that.
done that.
We might have
My
to
question
revisit.
is, if he can instant transmission to Kami House, why he can't do it to hell?
I mean,
True that.
Kame
That's
House
I
is
know
on
that.
Earth.
Oh, Kenny's right.
Kame House is on Earth though.
No, it's
No,
not.
I'm talking about King Kai. He was
I
able to
mean, yeah,
take Cell from King Kai's
King
planet.
Kai.
Yeah,
I mean King
and
Kai's
and
house.
that's what I was about to say. That's why I feel
Yeah.
like I have seen him go to hell on his own accord. But again, but Bamba is right. He did use Baba to go get Frieza for the Tournament of Power. So again, we just got to revisit it because that might be a plot
But the
hole.
good question that I think you even saw it, Carlil, that I saw was one, how did Cell survive the instant transmission Kamehameha if his core is right here? And then two, how did he survive the self-destruction? I will give a shout out to whoever that man is. I can't remember your name, but whenever we make the video.
Well, the self destruction was explained in the anime. It literally he exploded. He exploded in King Kai's atmosphere. It wasn't on King Kai's planet. And it showed that the smallest cell of his
I remember that.
the smallest cell of his core of his nucleus survived. So he was able from the smallest cell he was able to regenerate. But again, the
What about
question.
Kamehameha?
Because I was about to say that question does remain. The only thing I can think about is if he had the power to move it to another part of his body.
Oh, wait.
That's the literal only sound explanation I can think of. If he's able to move it to another part of his body, you feel me, at the last minute. Which if so, then fine, you got it. But
That's probably what they're gonna go with now when you ask them that question.
hey, they better give it. Hey, slide me. I don't even want a shout out. Just slide me some money under the table. I'm gonna need it.
I'm fucking weak. Vegito,
Stupid.
man.
You know what's real stupid?
All right.
This nigga Dr. Gero was able to turn himself into an android as well as make androids, but made himself the weaker version. That's stupid.
Look. We got so much to get to.
That's stupid.
I'm so excited to
That's-
answer. I'm excited to answer Bomba's questions, bro. But that is
That's
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah, picking up the pieces. We'll touch on that. But all right, so I'm going with Vegito, and then what you said, Carl, how you said Gogeta?
I think Gogeta is my favorite, but Vegito is better.
Okay, what about you, Kenny?
I don't see nothing wrong with no fusion dance.
What about you? The first initial, you hitting it right.
I'm saying at least you get a second chance. If you like Gohan and drop that bitch in the middle of battle, you ain't getting another chance.
What? But we're talking about Vegito. I mean, you go with Goku and Vegeta.
Okay, I guess I'm saying the process of turning okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm focusing on the wrong thing.
I mean, again, yeah, I mean, the Patara earring, even though it was dropped, Goku was still able to recover it. Like, but again, every situation won't be like in the Broly movie. Okay, we got Frieza that can go ahead and distract Broly from destroying the planet, so we can go practice the dance for 30 minutes.
I
Like,
mean, if Frieza wasn't there, Cell, I mean, not Cell, Whis was there. If Whis wasn't there, we would have taken Piccolo's ass. He's not going to be there chilling. Fuck it. But all right, let's move on to the next one. Let's not get too hung up on that. Watching this new generation of anime, you feel me? We got a lot going on actually. A lot of good shit going on right now. Which of the big three anime would you say is the most influential?
Of the new gym?
not new gen big three, but which of the actual big three has influenced the new generation of anime the most?
Yeah.
Hmm.
With that question, I was specifically thinking about Naruto. And the reason I was thinking about Naruto is because of the three team system that it has seemingly
Hmm.
introduced. And my
That's a good
my
point.
examples of those were JJK and Chainsaw Man. Because in JJK you got Megumi, Nobara, and Yuji, and then you got Gojo as their
As
mentor.
their Kakashi.
And then you got Chainsaw Man, you got Aki Power and Denji. I'm not sure if they have a specific would it be Makima? Who if yes, she kind of got a female Kakashi attitude. No, I'm just playing. No, she don't.
Ina Kakashi, Wish.
No, she don't. But then also just the influences that it's had. I mean, in the new animate when One Piece was newly animated, you saw the Shadow Clone Jutsu when they found Raizo and like
Ah, yeah.
was it like 767, 769, one of those. Um, and then just if you want to bring up Black Clover as an influence, just the parallels between him and Asta as far as their dreams and what they want to do, and how they're going to get there, and just how also that they're looked at. Um, again, I don't think. I mean, you do when you can remember there were times where Asta I mean, yeah, I guess it is kind of similar. There was time where Asta was looked down by the public for having, no magic power and things of that nature. It's not the same, but it's similar to, Naruto. For the longest as a child, he's getting looked down for, different reasons, whether that be a demon, whether that be he's a troublemaker, whether that be, that people just don't think he's that strong. I mean, shout out to farting and keep his face in the tuning exams. Like, using different techniques. But like I said, I think there's parallels between that. But yeah, that would be Naruto would be it. And again, I think they inspired JJK, Chainsaw Man, One Piece, and Black Clover.
Okay.
You
Here we
forgot
got
one. You forgot one.
My Hero.
I wasn't gonna say My Hero. I don't really see too much My Hero influence, but I was gonna say you forgot Fire Force. Like the way Naruto was treated, the way Naruto and Gaara was treated is literally how Shin was treated when he's a kid. People call him the devil and stuff, but he does have a demon in him. But people call him the devil and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
week.
But I think I agree. I don't see too much Bleach influence in anything.
Ooh, chill out.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, kind of. Okay, first of all, you finish your answer. I'll answer after you. Go ahead. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't see too much Bleach influence in anime. I would say, but yeah, One Piece doesn't influence anything, I don't think either. So I'm going Naruto.
Mm. So for me, I'm gonna go with okay. One Piece. The only thing it has influence is I'll say My Hero a little bit because the My Hero also was a fan and he kind of honored it with like a panel by posting up like a drawing of Smoker that the guy made before. But it really does not have much influence on like any other anime. However, I feel like it's a tie between Naruto and Bleach because I feel like every show that kind of is influenced by Naruto is also influenced by Bleach. That goes for Black Clover, which the author has confirmed. That goes for My Hero, which the author has confirmed, and that specifically goes for Jujutsu Kaisen because they have direct reference of like side to side comparison that you can use from Aizen getting sealed to Gojo getting sealed, from the barrier for Gojo to Urahara touching the barrier. You have that scene where Ichigo is on the floor bleeding and Yuji's on the floor bleeding. And like literally that's a few I can remember, but there's literally like thousands of it. And literally like Gege said that's what and you can even see in the story if you pay attention. Like I know the manga is still in the works. The manga is wrapping up today, matter of fact. But it is very, very similar to Bleach. I feel like its influence is up there. However, Naruto has a very visual influence in what Carla explained, which is that MC3 or that we have now in almost every anime. That deep throat now that we have, like, you need to sound special to add some spice to the character.
Facts. I mean, even in you can see that same parallel in like Demon Slayer, and the difference is that they don't have a girl, but at the same time, like people who look at Sakura as useless could look at Zenitsu as useless in some aspects, but there's been times
Zenitsu.
but there's been times where he's coming in clutch. If you allow me to finish,
I'm saying,
It
how's
was-
he useless? I would never call Zenitsu
I'm
useless.
saying,
A
but
lot of people would though because he's like
just based on
useless when
his
he's awake.
facts and just based on his
So a
character as
lot of
well.
people in that argument, yeah.
I was about to say he's basically useless. I mean, the last time he really stepped up was the last time we saw him was Entertainment District, to where I mean I think his eyes were still even closed in the clutch moments. You feel me? Like, so if his eyes not closed, he's not really doing much instead of whining and running. Feel me? So that's why I think I wouldn't call him useless, but a lot of people have seen him as useless based on
But hey,
his
I,
personality.
I know you know that you saw that nigga's eye was wide open when he was falling through that castle.
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
say this
yeah.
last arc, this
Yeah,
man
I
locked
about to
that
say
boy locked
nah, but
in.
that's
I was
not
about to
why
say,
he
but
didn't do
again,
that
that's
yet.
not
But
what
I'm
I'm
telling
talking
you
about.
the
I'm talking
future.
about every arc before that.
That's true.
Yeah. No, but Carlos completely right. He didn't do anything yet. He's just falling through a castle. But I'm just saying that tells you like, oh shit, something's
He,
about to
Yeah,
happen.
that
yeah,
nigga was locked in. I'm hype. I'm hype.
Yeah, not facts, for sure. All right. Next gal. The next gal we got. What is the best manga that you've ever read?
I've only ever read one and a little bit of another.
Which one is that? One Piece.
I'm not caught up on One Piece. I'm one chapter back, but I tried to read JJK, but
Loser.
I tried to read JJK. I hate you. Are you all the way caught up?
Yes, I'm all the way caught up. I got
God,
I got notifications on my phone, buddy.
Oh, weak.
I hate One Piece. Look
I
at
do.
him.
Me and Aqua were literally just talking about this like 20 minutes before I got on the show. I said I hate One Piece, but I have to pay attention because they pay attention.
Man, you love One Piece, bro. You read the manga because you love it.
Relax. I will say mine, because I've only ever read three as well. I've only read One Piece. I didn't even read all of Naruto because the anime was coming. That's when the anime was popular and they already had like hella shit out. So I just stopped reading it and just went straight to the anime. But I will say like Naruto it wasn't consistent. Like when there were things that I wanted to know about, like when Toby was introduced and niggas started the theories, if that's Obito or anything like that, that's when I started getting back into it again and then just went off of it. And then but One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, the only ones I read. To me, it would just have to be One Piece, just because overall One Piece has the better story out of all of. Well, I would say his story is on par with Naruto, but this is more of a recency bias answer. So I'm gonna do One Piece.
Um,
1 week. It's funny. Look, this was not a part of the question, but I was gonna ask this specific for Carlo. Which would be sadder, One Piece never ends, or the Moro arc never gets animated.
One Piece never ending because the moral arc never getting animated. Yeah, that's fine. To me, it would be fine just because I've read the manga, but also for the simple fact that you have to admit, out of all the fandom, Dragon Ball fans are some of the quickest and most creative when it comes to fan made
And
content.
facts.
I didn't seen hella moral arcs animated. Haven't watched, but I've seen clips and those hoes look fire. So it wouldn't be too bad, but just because of the story of One Piece, like I just hope I'm alive to see the end, bro. The way it's going. Like, I just want to get to the end, bro. Like, y'all probably don't know this. These past 2 weeks, if you look on my YouTube, it is nothing but One Piece lore because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck Emu is. I'm trying to do what I can to get my theories in check. So, because I want to know what happened in the Void Century 800 years ago, shit like
He
that.
loves One
I'm
Piece.
getting tired of waiting. I'm
He
impatient.
loves One Piece. He loves it. He's fully immersed. Stop letting
Listen,
him lie and spread his false rhetoric that he doesn't like One Piece. He loves it.
all I know is that apparently, if you're trying to focus on the Warrior Century, you should check Zora's story. Zora, the hero, like the hero of the Marine.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, so for me, my two favorite manga man, Dragon Ball Super. That's number one. The action in that motherfucker is unmatched. That motherfucker's throwing hands like they've never thrown hands before. It's
They
gory.
Gohan versus Kefla, damn near,
Oh
damn near.
yeah, that's yeah. What it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Come on, if we had that in the anime, that would have been different.
facts.
Granted, I'm not mad that they gave us that Kamehameha and
Yeah,
shit.
The Kamehameha was cold. It broke
Wait,
the
it was supposed to
internet.
be Gohan versus Kefla?
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
in the manga, Gohan defeats Kefla.
Hmm.
yes, sir.
It's some bullshit, Kenny. I know.
But their manga is a completely different story.
Mm.
Not really. Not really. Just that part.
I was gonna say, it just has some. It's like any, well, not, I won't say any other manga because I haven't read any, but there's been, other mangas that, something's happened in
Bleach.
the
Thousand Year Blood
manga,
War.
yeah, where it hasn't happened in an actual anime.
One Piece does it too, because
And I know that JJK gonna have to do that to save the fucking anime now. But anyway, so Dragon Ball Super, not just a tournament of power. The Mora arc is one of my favorite arcs I've seen in anime in a minute. And honestly, that's a one thing I'm anticipating in terms of manga. That's above One Piece. That's above JJK. That's above anything I've read so far. I'm going back and reading it again. Kenny, don't shake your head. You just got to know it. Moro is a different beast. It's a different lore. Lord of the Lords, and that's not even Moro. That's a character that you
Lord
quote
of the
unquote already know.
Lords.
Lord of the Lord,
Uh,
and to me,
Vegeta going a yard draft.
Yardra and learning instant. Come,
He
Vegeta's
learned
learning
instant
instant transmission.
in the little, like technically he's not going to have it afterwards, but
facts,
he learned it in a little bit, bro, because of emergency. But he wanted to learn a different technique on that planet and came back.
facts.
Niggas like, nah, you can't stand up tomorrow, bro. But the shit he was pulling. Vegeta was going in that scenario. Goku's body turned into steel, nigga. After this nigga turned him into a donut, bro, the manga's
Facts.
fact. I
This
can't wait.
nigga Goku has a fucking Susanoo. Like,
That part.
What is happening in Dragon Ball Z? What the?
Some crazy ass shit.
I was about to say
This
not
nigga
happening.
turned into a planet, some OD ass shit.
Facts.
Trust
Okay,
me.
for people who
Moro
are
is a
watching,
planet.
I gotta say something real quick.
What?
But for the people who are watching, right, and you are anime fans, and you're like, I'm not gonna watch a One Piece because it's so long. Dragon Ball Z is still going.
It's different though.
It's different though.
Because that's like you think about it. Think about it. It started way before you were born. So most Dragon Ball Z fans consumed Dragon Ball when they were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Consumed Dragon Ball Z in their teens. Super came and you're in their 20s. By the time the Super manga come out, it's probably gonna be 2028, 2029. You have your kids, nigga.
Facts. And what's name
That's my point.
when One Piece came out, that's when GT was in the middle of its fucking reign, and then GT ended before One Piece, and then Super came back out and ended before One Piece.
It's
Like
the same show.
it's
One
not
Piece
the
is just not breaking their stuff up. It's just all the same show
But
still.
the way it's consuming, the way it's serialized is different. It's gonna be quick. I'm dropping you Super. It's gonna take 2 years to drop. You consume it, you're done, and you might even go back and rewatch it.
I was about to
But
say
One Piece, you're watching a new episode continuously,
if
still
you
going.
if you take every Dragon Ball series anime that's even, and I'll even put Dragon Ball superheroes in there, they still don't have nearly as many episodes as One Piece does.
Nope.
Nearly as many, dog.
Even though they're making 400 billion more a year.
Can't wait for Dragon Ball Diamond though. I was upset that they were kids again, but the trailer's been hyping me up.
Oh yeah, the new moves I've been seeing, and also the story about the Majins. Imagine, fuck with it.
Majins.
Yeah, Majins are coming back. But second manga, I also gotta talk about Vagabond. That's the story of Musashi Miyamoto. That is a book that I recommend to anybody. It is very deep. It is very insightful. It is a story about somebody going against the grain. If you don't know the story of Musashi, he's a samurai that's never lost in a duel, but he decided to live in solitude, kind of just figure himself out. You know, it deals with love. It deals with how do I self it? How do I explain this? Like finding your sense of self type shit. You feel me? It's very much so similar to um, what's the name of that anime that Kenny hates? Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga, but this is much much deeper on a different level. Trust me, Vagabond, highly recommend it.
Okay, also I gotta say this. These are the mangas that we have read that are our favorite. I don't know if any of us have read what's that one? With guts
Berserk.
in it. Yeah, Berserk. Have you read
Yeah,
Berserk,
I've
Bamba?
checked it out a bit. It's quite OD. I wouldn't put it in my
Somebody say you
favorite.
have read Berserk?
A little bit, not all of it.
Okay, so none of us have finished Berserk before. Y'all be in the comments. Oh my God, these guys don't know what they're talking about. Berserk is
We don't
peak.
even read manga like that for real. Let's
That's
just make
on.
put that out there. We don't read manga
You
like
know
that.
how
It's
they be in the
garbage.
chat. You know how they be in the comments though. They're like, "Oh, well, these guys don't know what they're talking about." We
We
haven't read it.
best first impression.
Ooh,
Which
I got
anime
my
has the best first episode?
first episode.
Yes.
Oh, that changes my opinion then.
Best first episode, like to us, or like best
For you.
episode overall.
Yeah. Don't worry about them niggas.
Okay, bet.
For me, it was Attack on Titan.
I had a feeling it was gonna be in somebody's list for sure, for sure.
That like this nigga's mom gets eaten first episode. The whole village that we just known is getting slaughtered off rip. Oh wait, Vinland's also OD at first episode though. Seeing Thorfinn's dad fight first episode.
And that was the best action in the whole show too.
Vinland. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I fucked with Thorfinn versus Thor's.
Yeah.
Thorfinn versus Thor's. I thought was fire.
Towards versus Escalade?
Yeah. No. Thor's versus when Thorfinn ran up on him.
You talking about when Thorfinn cut his finger off or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Thorkel.
I was gonna say Kaiju number 8, but I don't think I think they
Wait,
just had
who are you
a
talking
good
about?
first
Thor
season.
is not his dad?
Is Thor's his dad?
Yeah, that's Thorfinn's dad.
Who's the nigga? Who's the nigga that
Talking
look
about tall nigga that be carrying the big ass
that got
log of wood.
the blonde hair that look like
Yeah.
Jack from Tekken?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name. I don't know why, but Thor's
Oh, him.
is Thorfinn's dad.
Okay. Yeah.
It might be Thorkel, some shit like that. I can't remember.
I think it is Thorkill.
Okay. My bad. But yeah, no, that's I would say Vinland Saga's first episode is definitely honorable mention for me.
Solo Leveling had a good. Oh my God, was that the first
Y'all missing
episode?
it. Probably, I'm surprised you didn't say this one too.
I had you said best to us, so I have my own picks that y'all probably wouldn't
I
even.
know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised you didn't say this one because I was gonna think a comic got killed.
That's on my.
That
All right, so
first episode is OD.
can I get into it? Can I get into it?
Go ahead.
So mine is a tie between Akame ga Kill and Kaze no Stigma. The reason I picked Akame ga Kill is because that's instant shock value at the whole start. You are introduced to this man who may or may not be the main character. You are you are introduced to this man and his whole journey up to this. I mean, at the start of the anime, I'm going to join the Capitol. I want to be a knight. I want to, fight for justice, things of that nature. You don't understand what's truly going on at all throughout the whole. And when you go and watch it back, because I did earlier today, you see the little subtle hints. You feel me? Like the references to his friends, the references to, you feel me? This being the capital, this is, we're the best people here. We justice, just things of that nature. And
Yeah.
then it just goes to fucking shit like all of a sudden, bro. Like Night Raid is supposed to, they got literal wanted posters of them in the town. You think, oh, this is deadly assassin group. We need to watch out for them. What's the name? Fast forward, you know, at the end of the day, Night Raid ends up being the good guys, and but it's the fact that they just came, pulled up, and just slaughtered everybody without any type of explanation until the absolute end when it's recovered that all these dead bodies are in this bunker, and you feel me? These are people that were on the countryside, lured in by the family throughout whatever. And then his two friends are there. And then at the end of the day, you think, he's still gonna let this little girl live. He was like, nah, let me do it. And he ends up cutting her head off himself. So Akame got killed. Definitely great first episode. The reason I tied it with Kaze no Stigma, again, Kaze no Stigma is not as popular as the anime as Akame got killed. But to me, that first episode is instant lore because you are introduced to a family called the Kanagi family that are supposed to be these powerful fire users, most powerful fire users in the Japan, maybe the world. And then fast forward to you go to this kid that shows up and he's a wind user. Whole time he was excommunicated by the Kanagi family because he couldn't use fire. And so, but he came back and he's a pretty cold wind user. Even when he's introduced for a job to get a ghost out of a house. And there's a member of the Kanagi family there who was one of the branch members. And, his fire literally didn't do anything against that ghost. It literally made the situation worse. Whole house is on fire. One fell swoop. It wasn't even his strongest wind sight. One fell swoop. He ends the whole fire, destroys the ghost. You feel me? And you're trying to figure out, okay, why, just because he's not a fire user, did they excommunicate him from the family? He's obviously still powerful. Then you find, his background story. You get to learn who all the other character is. And then towards the middle of the anime, what turned it over his head for me, because not only do I want to know more about his backstory now, not only do I want to know more about the Kanagis, but also you have a wind user that comes in town that's using evil wind, like evil magic, in a wind form, and he goes and kills the branch members of the Kanagi family as soon as this nigga Kazuma comes back in town. So now the Kanagis think that Kazuma is the one this killing, like coming to kill Kanagis to take revenge because he got excommunicated. And then the episode ends with Kanagis and then the main one of the other main characters, Ayuno, coming to, basically coming to confront him. When they find him, the two strongest members of the branch family get instantly killed by this evil wind user that just came out of nowhere, but you don't see the wind user. His hand comes out of a portal and he kills them, and then it goes back in the portal. Like it's crazy to think about. And the thing is, this man Kazuma is so cool headed, bro. He was not even worried about the family members getting killed. He was more worried about, how was this nigga able to sneak up behind me? How did I not sense him? So now, end of the episode, you got Kazuma's gonna end up searching for the Wind User, and the Kanagis are going to try to figure out how they can bring Kazuma in. So it's that whole episode to me was fire, and
That's
it
all in
made
the first episode.
yes,
How long is the first episode?
24 minutes and 13 seconds.
Bro, all that is happening at once. That's so deep.
I
I mean,
promise you.
it's not that like that long when you watch it.
Look, it's on Crunchyroll, Kenny. I beg you, you don't even have to watch the
Is
anime.
it?
Just watch the first episode.
I think I've started the first episode of Kazuno Stigma now that I think about it.
But yeah,
I've
I
watched
also gotta
that.
say Solo Leveling's up there too.
Solo
I don't
Leveling.
know why I always drop it. I've watched it several times.
Solo Leveling is up there.
You said you watched Solo Leveling several times?
Now I'm talking about Guys No Stigma.
Ah.
But I always drop it. Like I don't finish it. Ooh, let me see. First episode, I mean, we all talked about Akame got killed. Yeah, I also did not watch this anime, but it's called no, To Your Eternity.
I've
That's
heard of
what
it.
I've heard that. That's on my list.
yeah, I should. Yeah, I should watch it. It's definitely gonna hit hard for sure, for sure. It's not a happy anime. First season at least, it was very, very sad. But then the second season kind of gets better. This nigga turns into a OPS. Because he starts off as a rock too. I gotta say that. That's what the MC starts off at. And then watch it if you want to figure out the rest. We only got 3 more cows to go through. And third to last, if you had to get rid of all animation studios, all of them, and their work, except for one, which one are you keeping?
Funimation.
You said no. Does that count?
Yes, the Funimation is animation.
But keep in mind, you're only getting the thing that they have animated.
Okay, the
All right,
Funimation.
what are you keeping?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Is Funimation animation studio?
Yes, it's in an animation studio, but it got
It has made anime, but like not. That's why I'm like, what the hell are you thinking?
It's literally Funimation Entertainment. It was acquired by Sony.
Well, what animes are you thinking of?
The easily Dragon Ball, One Piece.
It says no. No, Funimation is an American entertainment company that specializes in distributing and dubbing foreign content, primarily anime.
So they distribute it. They don't animate it.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, I don't have an answer for you then.
Nigga.
What?
Okay. Okay, Katie, what do you have?
I feel like I gotta keep Mappa. They dropping fire after fire after fire.
I'm about to say that's the only other one I know about.
Well, I'm surprised y'all definitely did not say this one because they have made One Piece, they have made Dragon Ball, they have made Fist of the North Star, Saint Seiya, Word Trigger, and Princess Momonoke, and a lot of Ghibli movies. I'm talking about Toei. Or,
Bet, give me Toei.
Or
huh?
Toei is like that.
Said bet, go give me Toei animation. Bet.
For me, it's either Toei or Studio Period because they made, I think they made Bleach, Naruto, and I can't remember. They made a lot of new shit too, like Hell's Paradise. They made a lot of new shit. I can't remember.
When is Hell's Paradise coming back? When is Hell's Paradise and Solo Leveling coming back?
Solo Leveling's supposed to be coming back soon.
6 days, Solo Leveling, Hell's Paradise. I don't remember.
Wait, you said 6 days for Solo Leveling?
Solo Leveling, 1,000-Year Blood War 2.
Oh.
Solo Leveling is coming back. 1,000-Year Blood War. Arifureta.
Ooh, Ufotable though. Ufotable might be another.
Ufotable is a good one.
What did Ufotable make?
They got Demon Slayer, they got God Eater, they got Fate, all the Fate series, which is beautifully.
I don't care about the Fate series.
Yeah, I think they can go.
Y'all hyped Fate Stay
I'm
Night Infinity Blade Work so much, and that was just okay to me.
I mean, shit can be okay, but I still enjoyed it. I can enjoy OK anime.
I think I would keep Tory. For me, keeping One Piece and Dragon Ball is enough.
Yeah, I probably keep Tori too. But I can't lose Mappa.
Mappa's good. They got some new projects, but think about the OGs, bro, and everything that's to come. You willing to give up on One Piece?
I'm not, but I can't give up Mappa either.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Because think about what Mappa got. Mappa got
JJ,
JJK.
Attack on Titan.
Solo Leveling. What else?
Fire.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
You trade that for Dragon Ball Z and One Piece? And for me, I can't trade
Dragon
the
Ball
last
Z.
two. This and the North Star is crazy.
What you say?
Huh?
Don't ask him that question. Please move on. Move on.
I'll trade Dragon Ball Z for a nickel.
What about One Piece?
Yeah, not my One Piece.
Studio. You should have asked us which anime production studio should we keep. This one was hard, Bamba.
I mean, okay, let's do it like that. Because I was thinking, which anime production studio do you want to keep?
I was just playing, but if we're gonna pick productions, Funimation.
I'm going Crunchyroll.
What? Crunchyroll bought Funimation, you asshole.
Yeah, that's why I'm going Crunchyroll. There you go. Wait. You my bitch now.
Wow.
Wait, is Kodansha anime? Oh no, that's a production. Kodansha's a production. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, the Kodansha has some fire ass shit too. Some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, Kodansha does produce some fire stuff, dog.
All right. Second to last one. Who was nerfed the worst in Boruto? We're talking about Naruto with the loss of Kurama or Sasuke with the loss of his Rinnegan.
Sasuke, and let me just, it won't be long. Let me just talk about it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Sasuke because one, this man already got an arm, Bamba. So now you just took this man's eye, and then not only does his Rinnegan disconnect him from any of the six paths power that he could access, but then also he has no longer access to moving through dimensions, and then also swapping places with other people and swapping places with objects. So and then you see when Sasuke is introduced in Boruto, even in the last movie, Boruto movie, like he has made those techniques specifically a huge part of his fighting style. So I think that he got nerfed the worst, but I don't think they are necessarily nerfed because they have also proven to be capable ninjas without those things. You got to think, even though Naruto doesn't have the Nine-Tails Fox anymore, he's still one of the fastest in the village, still has one of the strongest chakras, and he has access to his Sage mode, and I'm pretty sure he still has access to his six paths. I might be wrong about that.
He still does have 6-7.
But versus Sasuke, like Sasuke, still a very, very capable ninja, still a capable lightning user, one of the fastest, one of the strongest. Chako's crazy, has his Sharingan to the max level. I don't think necessarily a nerf, but if you think about who's nerfed the worst, then it has to be Sasuke because you took you took the thing that helps him fight in his battles in these days, and then also just the disconnection from the six paths energy.
Okay. Kenny, what you got?
Well, as y'all know, I have not been watching Boruto and I don't read Boruto, so I'm gonna have to. From what y'all said, it definitely sounds like Sasuke. Like Carlos said, he only has one arm.
I mean, but
So
just also think about the thing that they awoke in Naruto, and then now Sasuke doesn't have that Rinnegan and all the abilities that you saw, and then
I mean, he wasn't really ODing a Rinnegan back then. Like he didn't get Rinnegan to like the very end of the show,
Mhm.
So it's not like he was OD with it for real. He got OD in Boruto for real.
I know was OD against Kage and Madara.
Yeah, I think
He was
he
able to
meant.
see a lot.
I think he meant like as far as usage.
Yeah.
And usage, yeah, you really didn't see him use like the abilities that was possible because he didn't get it towards the end of Naruto. But in Boruto, he spams that. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying. That man be spamming that little teleportation shit.
I mean, he spams it, bro.
You would think this nigga was fucking law the way he be spamming that shit.
I'm weak.
He said, or Shambles. Like,
if this nigga Sasuke, if all that happened was he got stabbed in the eye, if this man still is walking around and you think just because he got stabbed in the eye, this nigga's nerfed or you might have a chance against him, you're in a Tsukiyomi. I just want to let you know that.
I'm weak. Because I mean, he technically still is a sage too. I mean, not really, because he's a tree now. But
that man about to be spamming Genjutsu now like he Itachi.
he wish he could. But if I'm comparing the two losses, the thing is, with Naruto, there's still a possibility of him just like finding his connection with the other eight tails again, because he's a sixth path and he has that connection. And like Carlos said, he has Sage Mode still. He's able to tap the nature chakra. And regeneration, he's Uzumaki, bro.
Facts.
Like, you're Uzumaki. Chakra is not a problem like that.
And didn't Kurama didn't he get reborn?
Yeah,
So there could be a situation where he can develop access to that power again, just like him and Minato both had access to Kurama's power.
True that. And this is
I wouldn't put it past Naruto. That's all I'm saying.
Wait a second, Carla. How do you know so much about what's going on? You been watching Boruto?
Blue Vortex. He been reading it. You've been missing that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of fire.
What are you talking about, Blue Vortex?
It's a time skip.
Time skip, yeah.
It takes too. I was literally watching Boruto almost every day, trying to get to the time skip. That shit is ass.
You don't get the time skip.
I was like, time skip isn't animated yet, right?
So you've been reading Boruto?
No, it's not animated.
Yeah, it comes out every month. It's very slow. It's only like
Also,
7 or 8.
But also, what's the question I was asked, like, are things that happen before the time skip? Like,
Yeah,
Sasuke, these were animated. Like, Sasuke got stabbed in his eye, and then Naruto, you feel me, lost Kurama all.
That was animated? That stuff was animated?
Yeah, that's literally the last.
After Barium.
Yeah.
I didn't make it that far in the anime. I couldn't do it.
Just go watch Barium mode. You don't need to watch the shit before.
Like, I think the last thing I watched is a little like maybe. No, I'm well past that. I think the last arc I stopped that was when they like helped Jugo out.
Oh,
with the birds. Yeah.
So you ain't even see Barium mode.
That's what I said. I haven't even seen it yet. Like,
you watching the shit. Like, he watching it.
It's so ass.
How long we been?
So ass.
We told you to skip it. We told you to skip. Go straight to Barium mode. We said that.
Literally, like, go before like maybe 5 episodes before, because it's literally Ishiki. You know that they're coming for Kawaki to get his body.
I don't even know who Kawaki is.
This nigga.
I'll find the episode to where like that shit begin, and I'll send it to you.
Like, the only person I know that's not part of the like is Mitsuki. That's it. Or Mitsuki. I don't know who the fuck a Kawaki is.
You go figure out Kawaki, so don't worry.
No, I'm not about watching that trash ass show.
We'll find you a way to get around the trash shit. There's some cool shit in it. Trust me.
I guess.
Some cool little shit in there. But what was it again? Oh yeah. I'm also going Sasuke because I feel like it's not just the eye that he got nerfed at; it's the fact that he didn't choose to get his arm back. So now the jutsus that you had on quick launch, them shit's gone. Now how you gonna fight? Like,
can we talk about that? At this point in the show, don't they have prosthetics? Can't my nigga get like a robo arm or something?
He can get a robotic arm.
I was about to say
that's what I'm saying. You've atoned for it already. Get your fucking arm back.
He could have gotten a robotic arm.
To this day, he said no, and it pisses me off.
He said that's how he's gonna atone for what he did.
I don't care about your morals. I don't give a fuck who you hang with. Like,
that's crazy.
Look at this man quoting Kendrick Lamar. Yes, sir.
Dude, I never didn't like Kendrick Lamar. Like, what the fuck?
No weak, bro. Well, let's go to our final question and wrap this up, man. Wrap this motherfucker up. This is actually a 3-part question, too, by the way.
Damn.
What?
Last question. Oh wait, it's a 3-part question. That was really 3 questions still.
And look, now this can't be quick. It's up to y'all. If you could see these stories through a different character's lens, what character would that be? I'm talking Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm talking One Piece, I'm talking Naruto.
Okay.
Be quick.
One Piece. One Piece. I'm gonna go Shanks.
Mm.
One Piece. I'm gonna go Shanks. JJK. I'm gonna go Megami. And then for Naruto, I'm gonna go Kiba.
Wait, so Bomb, I got a question.
You said keep a fuck off, nigga. Yes.
Is
For
it
sure.
like still the same story through the eyes of somebody
Yeah.
else? Like I can't say Roger for One Piece.
I mean, you just gonna end, so your story gonna end quick.
No, because I will see it from the beginning of Roger. Like I will
Yeah, that's
start
what I'm saying.
Roger
But it's
time.
gonna end quick because he dies. You know where that ends.
He dies after he's like in his 40s, 50s.
But Roger, you gotta think he did some shit that he got sick and he disappeared, and then he's like, "All right, man, I'm gonna die."
But I'm seeing it
Think
through
about
his
it.
eyes still. I get to see all of the feats that he
Yeah,
had.
you see him go through retirement for 10 years. How you gonna enjoy that?
No, I don't get that's what I'm saying. I don't get to see him in his prime.
No, yeah, that's cool. If you want to see from beginning to Roger to the end, that's on you. It's your world, Kenny.
I want to see Roger's
And
story.
this man just want to know what the One Piece is. Shut up.
No, not just that, because that came out towards the end of his life too. So I'll be
And I feel
waiting
like you
just
kind of get Roger's perspective from with Luffy's story too. Like almost everywhere that Luffy's been, Roger's been there, and then they give you that little flashback.
but he's not as strong as Roger. I'm trying to see what the hype is over Roger. I'm trying to see what that was like. I'm trying to see the peak of hockey.
That's not even Roger. That's Joy Boy.
Oh my God, you know what I mean.
No, I get it. I get it. You
But
want to
yeah,
see him face
I'm
up
trying to see
versus
Roger.
You telling me this nigga Joy Boy stored? Wait, Kenny, what chapter are you in? Oh wait, he should have
I'm
Race
raised
on the
it.
House.
Rob. That's way past. That's like 3 weeks ago.
This nigga stored 800 years worth of hockey in a robot dog. That's what you
It
telling
can be
me?
shot like a laser beam.
Is
Yes.
that it?
What I'm
And
telling you is that Oda foreshadowed that all the way back in the time skip with Nami and the sorcerer with the rope.
some fucking bullshit, bro.
Nami with the sorcerer and the rope.
Yeah, when he had the magic sword in the rope and he was showing her the wind.
They
Oh,
had the
I'm
nerve
not
to pick One
understanding.
Piece as far as best power system. That don't make no fucking sense at all.
Okay, but I was watching.
800 years worth of hockey.
I
So
mean,
that
it's
just
just
shows you we don't
lasted.
know everything about hockey still.
It's not 800 years worth. It's just that nigga's hockey's that strong and it'll last 800 years.
So like, so what else? What was the other questions, Bamba?
Oh, JJK, One Piece, Naruto.
Oh, so from One Piece, I want to see it from Roger.
Uh,
JJK, who probably got a cold story. I don't
who
Well,
probably got
your eyes would be his eyes though, so you'd have killed a lot of innocent people, Kenny. Literally billions, billions of innocent people.
Who you talking about? Sukuna?
Yeah.
That's what
'Cause-
you pick, Kenny?
no, I told him he could do Sukuna if he wanted to.
Oh,
I
but
mean,
think
I
about it.
would.
If you do Sukuna, you get 2 seasons. You get an era Sukuna, and then you get this Sukuna. What's going on right now? You see
Suka,
everything.
Sukuna was my second pick after Megami.
Because Sukuna see everything that happens in the only reason why I would not pick Megumi, that shit would be depressing as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not picking Megami.
That nigga would be over there crying over his fucking Lord.
I like that shit.
And then he's suicidal. You probably hear him say, Maharaga, I'm ready to end it all. That's episode 1.
I can relate.
Wow. Okay.
Sukuna would be fire, I ain't gonna lie. Because he fought hella niggas, killed hella niggas.
I think
Eight.
this is gonna be cliche. But I'm gonna go with Gojo. I'm going
That's
with
fire.
Gojo for JJK. And
I'm just playing.
then you said Naruto?
Yeah, and then Naruto, yeah.
For Naruto, I'm gonna go. Hey, that's a tough one. Naruto's a tough one. I'm gonna go for Naruto. Damn.
Oh, did you say Obito for Naruto? Is that what you said?
I say Kiba.
Keep. Oh, forgot about that shit.
It's because how I was thinking about it was like, yeah, like I can pick a popular OP character, but I was thinking of it from the aspect of when you think about Kiba, like never was really OD, was beating up on Naruto until he fought as kids, but I want to see his journey on how he kept up with the rest of the Konoha 12. You feel me? Like, and then also seeing Naruto and Sasuke fight in a different aspects that they did. I want to see his perspective when they went to the Sasuke retrieval arc. What were his thoughts when he was almost about to die? You feel me? Just things of that nature. Like for Naruto, I was really thinking because one thing that a lot of people say that they did once Shippuden started is they really didn't give no importance to the side characters anymore. And so,
That's facts. I
you
got
feel
it.
me?
I got my answer. I'm going with Kakashi. Like like with Kakashi, you get to see the full story of Naruto still. But then I also want to see like why was his dad revered as like being so OD? I need to see what his dad was about.
He said that nigga would make the Shining look like pussies.
Yeah, I gotta see what his dad talking about. The white fang of the leaf. I need to know.
I
I
mean,
need to
Kakashi
know.
didn't know.
Huh?
Kakashi didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't know?
He only knew like just the father figure. He didn't know what he was like as a ninja. That's why he had a false idea of him after he died.
Pretty sure his dad died when he was young too.
Yeah, his dad killed himself, but he walked in and saw his dad. So he always had a false idea of his dad that his dad was weak. But the Obito was like, nigga, you don't know. That's a real nigga right there.
So maybe I'll go with damn, who's been alive? Maybe nah, Jiraiya died. God.
What? But what's the name? Bamba wasn't it? Wasn't it dope as fuck to see when they went back in time and
Yeah,
Jiraiya
yeah.
recognized Sasuke and he
Yeah.
just started laughing. And you know when he started laughing, he was like, "Yeah, shit's gonna be cool."
He said, I caught you, but I'm gonna just act like I don't know.
Facts, facts,
He's like, would you happen to be Sasuke Uchiha? And he's like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
facts.
that
like,
was in
nigga, why
Boruto?
did you bring that up?
What'd you say,
I
Kenny?
said that was in Boruto?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna just pick Kakashi, fuck it. Cause he the copycat ninja, we get to see why. Okay, what's his name? It's a dude on TikTok. He's like he was like how in Naruto the random new villain always be glazing Kakashi.
Oh yeah,
Are
Tony.
you talking
Tony
about
Yeah,
Stark.
Tony?
Tony Sadavici.
What's his
Yeah.
name? If y'all fuck with, I'm gonna send it to y'all. If y'all fuck with Devil Artemis, he does parody animations, and he did an animation of Tony Stadovici's skit. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
I
Yeah,
weak. I bet
please send
that's
that. That shit was fun. I was like, that does happen every
that
single.
really be how
It's
they
the
be though.
Kakashi of the Leaf,
You
the
remember when he met
copycat ninja.
Kisame and Itachi?
You said what?
When he met Itachi and Kisame?
Mm-hmm.
And he told Guy, no, not Guy. He told Asuma Sensei and that girl, what's her name, damn? The one that's supposed to be a Genjutsu expert, but her shit ain't shit.
Hiding.
Kurenai.
Yeah,
Kurenai.
Coronai. It's Coronai. I'm tripping.
Yeah, he said Kurenai, close your eyes, and then them niggas was like Kakashi, the
Facts.
copycat ninja. And I was like, damn, nigga, relax.
And that wasn't the first time that happened.
And then Hey was like Kakashi, the copycat ninja. Oh, of course I know who that is. I'm like, come on, bro.
And
Yeah.
then what's his name did it too? The one that was with Hedon.
He done. Kakazu.
Yeah, Kakazu did it.
Kakazu did it. What's his name? I mean,
Zabuza did it.
Zabuza, but him and Zabuza, like, they knew each other from back in the day. You feel me? Like,
True that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, Kakashi was just one of those niggas, bro. Like him and who else? Minato. It was one of those niggas where like other villages would be like, yeah, if you see these niggas, run, like run away, bro. It's not worth
They do used to be glazing Minotaur too, like giving him
facts.
a whole fucking
Yeah,
rundown of his
run on
shit.
site order.
The yellow flash of the leaf. But nah, I just sent it to y'all. Fuck with Devil Artemis's content. Shout out to Devil Artemis. I actually want to get you on the show one day. This man is talented, bro, and he's funny as fuck.
And you say he makes like a parody animation, right?
Yeah, he makes parody animations. The majority of it is what's the name? Dragon Ball Center animation, but he's created his own world where like his main character is Cell and his best friend is Kermit the Frog.
Is it 3D?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I seen that shit. Yeah.
Devil Art, he's literally in my rotation, bro. Like he's so fucking funny, bro.
Cell's best friend is Kermit the Frog.
Kenny, you have to watch
Did
something.
he have Kermit whoop Sukuna shit?
Yeah, I was about to say Kermit whoops Sook in the ass. He has a whole transformation for Kermit.
He
He
said
feud
domain
they
expansion.
feud like it's because like they have like a whole bunch of like he's done episodes where he's incorporated Sonic, incorporated Penguins in Madagascar, of course, hella Dragon Ball characters. They had a nigga that named Slick Goku that was voiced by a black dude that was wearing shades and
Slick Goku.
only in Super Saiyan 4. Like this all I can say is go check his content out, bro. He's a 10 out of 10 animator.
That's a
And his
bet.
shit's comedy.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I'm weak. Another thing I was gonna touch on real quick before we move on from Naruto. Any fuck up how they had Kakuzu go fight Hashirama?
You said it was fucked up?
That's what the reason why he got kicked out of his village. Why he became a Katsuki member.
Really?
Yeah, because they had him go one on one Hashirama and he lost.
That's crazy. How
I
you gonna
remember what Madara said
I,
about Hashirama when he was fighting Tsunade.
I do remember that. How are you going to how are you
He
going to
tried to
set
go
that
against a
nigga up?
ninja god.
Facts. The
And then got exiled.
father of all shinobi, bro.
Carla, explain yourself as far as Kiba.
I explained it.
What did you say?
I said as far as Kiba because uh one thing
He wanted
one
to be
thing one
Okage?
you said what?
Did you say because he wanted to be Okage? Because I'll
Uh,
jump you.
y'all really didn't listen to what I said because it was actually kind of interesting.
Why I say you all? Bamba the one asked.
So
What did he say, Kenny?
Naruto, the reason I picked Kiba is because one thing about JJK and One Piece that we haven't seen in that we've seen in Naruto is just the complete nerfing and a complete attention going away from the side characters. You feel me? Like One Piece emphasizes their side characters. JJK in a way emphasizes their side characters. But in Naruto, um one of the biggest issues fans had with it is once Shippuden started, you see all that go away and it really just focuses on Naruto, Sasuke, and whoever's in that little circle. You don't really get the highlights from others. So then the reason I picked Kiba is because I want to see I want to see his perspective on the tuning exams, losing to Naruto by getting feel me, like getting a fart in his face, going after Sasuke in a Sasuke retrieval arc, almost dying, and then how he was able to like how he was able to enhance his own chakra, his own training to keep up with the rest of the Konoha 12. Of course, he's not keeping up with Naruto and Sasuke. None of them niggas were. You feel me? But keeping up with the rest of the Konoha 12, I want to see how he prepared himself and how he trained in order to do that. And also, he's the only other than Shino. Those are the only two shinobi in the Konoha 12 that actually fight with, another person. You feel me? Shino with his bugs and Kiba has to train Akamaru himself as well. So training
Facts.
Akamaru to, be as strong as he is. I don't know.
No, that's true. And then for JJK, is Sukuna your pick too? Or Megumi?
I said Sukuna was my backup, but
Or back
my main pick is Megami.
Yeah, I do. That one, I'm gonna beat your ass for it.
Yeah, Megan
And
was
what
kind
is
of
it
crazy.
about Shanks that you wanted for One Piece?
Shanks, I just want to see the world from his perspective. Especially because I'm really interested in Shanks as a character now because there's a theory that I don't believe, but the theory that I've been constantly listening to and watching and reading about that says that Shanks might have a twin brother, and they break down the specifics as far as like animation and drawing on what basically what you see when you actually know it's Shanks, and then some shady Shanks moments where some of his scars and his features are different. You
I
feel
actually
me?
believe that.
I don't believe it, but I'm again,
Because
most
I remember the panel that you were talking about, like when he was
mhm,
talking to the Gorosei,
to
and
the
he had,
girl say, and his scar was missing.
yeah.
So
But technically that he was just showing this side of his face. So
yeah, but
part.
you
Mhm.
also got to under they were saying so yes, he was only showing that side of his face, but in the anime you can see, I can't remember if it was either in the anime or the manga. Uh, in the anime or the manga, when he's only showing that one part of his face in other situations, you can see the scar. You can still see
Mhm.
the scar a little bit.
Oh, like on this side
Yeah,
still, like
yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit.
But in that panel specifically is one of the only moments where you do not see the scar even from the other half of his face.
And
So
also the God Knight silhouette that they showed, that's definitely not Garling.
yeah,
That's the one that they were like, this kind of looks like the build of Shanks.
facts. So just off that theory, and then as well, just being the type of I want to see how he's just gotten his where he's gotten his natural talent from. You feel me? Like why is he this strong? How did he select the members of his crew? What made him make that decision to decide that none of his crew is going to use hockey, but they still the most OP crew? Uh
And you get the full story of Roger still.
for full
You mean
story of
how
Roger.
his crew is not gonna have a devil fruit? You mean
Yeah.
What did I say?
you said not use hockey?
Yeah, yeah, my fault. Make the decision not use devil fruits. Why he gets so much respect from the world government that he does, that he even gets to step foot in the same room as the girls say, gets to have the respect of the admirals to end the whole war. He literally said, "Y'all want to keep fighting? Okay, choose any one of us." Like, why does this man have this much confidence? And I mean, it's been shown in little spurts, but where did that all come from? I want to see the start and the hopefully whenever the end of it is.
I solid actually like that. I fuck with Shanks. I think I'm gonna steal that one too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm either gonna take Shanks or somebody from Roger's crew because I definitely want to know what they figured out. Like you feel me, and also like what they're waiting for. Because I definitely know, like I feel like it's on some. Yeah, we just gonna wait for the signal type shit. Because Rayleigh's over here doing this work, Crocus is over here doing this. Everybody's just doing something specific. That's just like, why are you doing that if it's not something that you're waiting for?
Like, what was going through your mind when you knew you had to slice this nigga Captain Kidd's crew and just destroy this man's ship?
Oh,
What was going through your head when you saw Bartolomeo
that's what we
burning?
can talk about.
I was about to say burning your flag in the name of Luffy. Were you proud?
Boy, that boy Yasop said they still gotta pay.
They still
I
gotta
said,
pay.
oh Lord.
But the crazy thing is, like, you put this nigga to the test, gave him poison, and he took it, and then y'all like, okay, he a real nigga. Still,
Hey, that nigga got to get his. Hey,
and then what the said,
I respect it. I respect it.
nobody confirmed the lies. Like what?
Like, nobody confirmed their lives, but of course, if we didn't see them actually die, they're alive. I don't think they're dead.
No, I know, but I'm like, what is it like? The way they're attacking, I'm like, you are our guy, but why you like this?
Facts.
I mean, he didn't do it. It was Yasop.
But he allowed it. You know he
It
allowed it.
already
That's his
happened.
crew.
It had already happened.
And then
If
look
y'all
at the
saw
divine departure.
I was about to
You
say
go slice them off.
if Yasop didn't know Shanks would be okay with it, he would have never did it.
Come on, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just
And
like
then the divine departure, you
That
did
boy
it.
said they still got to learn a lesson. Bow.
But here's the thing: you taught kid a lesson, right? Struck like damn near killed him. They gave you the poneglyphs, and then y'all go ahead and slice that motherfuckers. Like the lesson is already taught. And he's like, nah.
nah. I respect it. Also, just one last Shanks thing. I want to know, just you know how cocky you are, bro. When a nigga put a gun to your head and you just look at him and, hey, you put a gun to a nigga head, you better get ready to use it. Ow.
Lucky Roo.
I said, wait,
He knew Lucky Roo had his back.
this man has aura, bro. This man got the most loyal crew. He got the most aura. That nigga's cold, bro.
I don't know. Luffy got a very loyal crew as well.
Really?
But do they move with the same
Bro,
aura though?
Everybody tried to leave.
listen,
Everybody.
So that's out of loyalty besides Usopp,
I'm sure they all tried to leave out of loyalty.
except
This
Usopp.
man, not even this man, Nami faced a whole dinosaur and got headbutted for Luffy. She said, "That's okay." She said, I won't destroy your skull. Just say your cat won't be Power King." Nami said, "Fuck you, bitch."
I'm not saying that my only argument is they're not as loyal as Shank's crew, but again, there could have been discourse in Shank's crew that we've never seen. There's been discourse in the One Piece crew, and again, maybe it's out of loyalty, but at the same time, still tried to leave. They had to go get Robin. Nami damn near wanted to steal from this nigga upon meeting him. Zoro has never been unloyal to him. Chopper's never been unloyal. Brooke has never been unloyal. Frankie's never been unloyal. Usopp, we all know that story. Jinbei's never been unloyal. So they've had some discourse. You feel me? Whether it's for based on loyalty or not, I just think again from what we've seen, I would say Shanks Crew's just a little bit more loyal.
And all the unloyalty is kind of too in their youth, I would say.
Yeah,
because all the niggas that happen like Usopp, Nami, Sanji, that's the youngest. But like Frankie, Jinbei, and just like the red hair, grown ass niggas. But second one I have for JJK is Sukuna. I think Sukuna is just perfect, bro. Like you get to see everything day and era, like how he decimated whole clans and how he reigned and just basically was bored. Like you did everything that there was to do, and then you were bored, and you're like, send me to the future, nigga. Like seal me, and then you get to see the seal story that we have laid out today. So Jujutsu Kaisen, I got to go with him. If not him, Kenjaku, because the plotting, how he's putting all the pieces, like his experiments, and I like that, sciencey kind of anime. So I feel like that perspective would be dope.
I feel like I can't say that.
If we
What's that?
You brought up science, Vegapunk would be the dope perspective as well.
True. Because he also knows about history, everything that he saw. What did you learn, Vegapunk? How did you learn it?
In that case, Orochimaru, that man's been around a lot and done a lot too.
True.
And he knows about almost every jutsu in existence.
Facts.
He's like a non-racist Toby Rama.
Oh, well, since we're going into Naruto, I feel like I have a perspective that I want to say, but I feel like it's just cheating. And that would have been Toneri. Kenny's probably like, who's that? But that's in the movie last. Because technically, he's seen everything. And I'm talking about everybody's perspective because he was spying on everybody, just a ninja were just keeping track. So I've seen the perspective of Hashirama, Madara, what Black Zetsu was doing, what happened with Kaguya, what happened with Naruto.
Isn't Toneri Otsutsuki?
Huh? Toneri Otsutsuki, yeah. The nigga that's on the moon. Because he's spying on damn near everybody. Not on damn near everybody, he was spying on everybody. That's how he's keeping the ninja world.
Spying on every fucking nigga, dog.
Everybody. That was his job. If the ninja world goes away, I gotta destroy the shit. Because also too, we will get to see the civilization and like how that society worked and like how they actually harvested the eyes, which is kind of weird. Because I'm like, how do y'all die? And then the eyes is just here, and then he's the last one, and it's a whole city powered by puppets now.
Facts.
No say. But that is all we had for this anime segment. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. And like we said, if you do not want to miss out on this giveaway, you be sure to subscribe on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and get active. Get active, get active, get active. And also, if you want your questions answered on the show, be sure to leave them in the comments and join our Discord. You know, be a part of the conversation. We be there having conversations sometimes random that ain't got nothing to do with the show. Or sometimes we discuss stuff after the show. For example, if you have a game, you might want to come in and let us know your takes. So you feel me? Be sure to hop in and we'll be sure to give you a shout out whenever we're answering your questions or reacting to your takes. On that note, see y'all next week. Share this with your grandmama.